Friends, one of the most striking passages in the Torah concerns Pinchas. Pinchas arises from the midst of the congregation, seeing an Israelite prince take his Moabite girlfriend, and they commit a sin together. And Pinchas runs both of them through and kills them. At the beginning of the Sidra of Pinchas, God gives a reward to Pinchas. Hineni noten lo et briti shalom. Behold, I give him my covenant of peace. The obvious question is, why is peace the appropriate reward for Pinchas's act of aggression? It may have been justified, but nevertheless it was an act of aggression. How is peace the right reward? Surely God should have blessed Pinchas that he become a great warrior or something of that nature. But no, the reward is peace. And a persuasive answer, I think, based on the commentary to the Torah of the great Netziv of Volozhin, one of the great figures of the 19th century Torah world, is that God knew that Pinchas's act of aggression, even though it was justified, would likely leave a negative impact on Pinchas's psyche, on his personality. Even if his act was justified, Pinchas was liable to become someone who was aggressive, who perhaps transferred his attacking instincts to contexts where it was not appropriate. And therefore God blesses him precisely with shalom, with peace, that despite having done what was necessary in the particular circumstances in which he did it, Pinchas in his regular moral life should be someone who acts appropriately, someone not motivated by anger and aggression, someone who is peaceful. Briti shalom, the covenant of peace. There is, friends, something much broader here than just Pinchas. Something indeed which is a basic principle of the life of Torah. And that is that in general, what we do can affect our psyche, can affect our souls, can affect our personalities. The Sefer HaChinuch, one of the great works of 13th century Spain, says it in a famous Hebrew phrase, Acharei ha'pu'ulot nimshachim halavavot. After the hearts, after actions, rather, are the hearts drawn. In other words, what we do has an impact on how we think. We tend to believe that things work the other way round, that if we have the right reasons for doing things, if we form the right intentions, then the correct actions will follow. But often, in fact, things work the other way round, and it's our behavior, our actions, that determine our mental furniture. This is a principle of the Torah as a whole, because the Torah, of course, and the Halakha give us so many directives in so many areas of our lives. Why do they do that? One reason is in order that the actions that it prescribes will form our characters in the right way. This is a really important principle when it comes to educating our children, to guiding our grandchildren, young people around us. Often if we get them, if we convince them to do the right action, then the correct mental apparatus will follow. Very important principle in Jewish education. Maimonides, Rambam, famously says in his introduction to Avot, to the Ethics of the Fathers, that if a person pursues the right deeds and tries to make themselves perform the right kind of actions, then the right kind of intentions and character traits will follow. Aristotle in Book 2, Chapter 1 of the Nicomachean Ethics teaches that the way to acquire the virtues is to exercise them. Something very important in Jewish life and especially in Jewish education. Speak to you again next time.